Hello, good YouTubers of the world. All About Nat is back for another video. And today, it is, as promised, the question and answer video from the live Instagram chat the other night. Just talking about things like that, actually. I did wonder whether we should do like a weekly Instagram live chat. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, because at the beginning of this channel, I did say that it would be great to get a community together to talk all things, you know, fashion, kicks, Supreme, mental health, all that kind of thing. Now, obviously, my followers and subscribers are from all over the world, so to sort of start it going, I mean, we could do eventually, hopefully, when this channel grows, we could do, you know, in different countries. That's the aim. But if in the meantime we could do weekly Instagram live chats, let me know, as I say, in the comments what you think about that, what a good time is for everybody around the world. Obviously, when I've done chats before, it's been sort of like 9, 10 o'clock-ish, 10:30 here, so in America it's a decent sort of afternoon time. Let me know in the comments what you think. So let's get to this. Oh, quickly, just before we do get to this, just a quick recap on the giveaway. This and these will be going to one of you guys out there. All the details are in the description below of what you need to do, when it ends, all that kind of thing. Get on it, because, you know, you could get some decent Supreme, and that retailed, the cuffs keyring retailed at £18 here, so it wasn't cheap. And then obviously you can get, oh, just dropping it, one of these, London business card, London store business card. I'm just going to put this to sleep. So it's not reflecting on my eyes. Anyway, right, let's get into these questions. So, most of these questions, I did split it into two, as I said yesterday. Most of these questions are Supreme related, but tomorrow it's a bit mixed. There is a couple in here about kicks, trainers, but most of it is Supreme. So, the first question from @JordanWilson. Shout out to you, Jordan. What is my favourite Supreme collab? Now, this is quite difficult because, as I've said before, I've been into Supreme for a long time, so I had to recap over what I've seen because I've seen a fair few collaborations. So this is why I wanted a couple of days to go through it and answer it thoroughly. My favourite collab, and I will put a picture up of a few that are older, just so that some of my younger viewers, you know, can see what I'm talking about. So my favourite was the Brooklyn Machine Works BMX bike, and I put a little picture up now. That was amazing. They only released about 50, I think, at the time. There is one going for sale on Strictly Supreme, and it's $47,000. You could buy a flipping house. Well, no, you couldn't. You could buy a really good car for that. You could put a deposit down on a house for that. And that, obviously, I've written all this down so I can remember, because as we have established, my memory's shit. So, yeah, that came out in 98, sorry. And I just think it's brilliant. It's a fantastic collab. I do like Brooklyn Machine Works. That is obviously partly owned by Pharrell Williams. So yeah, he's been into his Supreme for a long time. If you've watched a lot of the old NERD videos, he's BMXing in those and stuff like that. So I would say that is my favourite collab. But if it's clothing, I'm going to say the Public Enemy 2006 collaboration, and I will put a picture up there as well of that. This one they've just done actually is great. I really like it. But the first collaboration in 2006 was my favourite. Hope that answers your question. So number 2 on the list was Hypebeast & Co. Shout out to you. What is your favourite box logo? Now, I've said it quite a few times. I'm not a massive fan of the big in the middle box logo. I like the box logo, don't get me wrong, but I do think it's a little bit overrated. I do like the Cause one that they've done, but my favourite, very favourite, is the Barbara Kruger inspired from 1997. Now, I have faint memories of that when that was out. I never got one, but yeah, I love that, because obviously that's where they got their inspiration for the logo, and that's where it came from. So I'd say that. I love the fact they're holding it, they're holding the logo in a hand, black and white photo. So that is my favourite. Now, number 3, Esme Ashton.15. Shout out to you. What's your favourite accessory or accessories? Again, the bike from '98. We've already established that. All my baseball bats. So, unsure about the dates on this. So I'm estimating between 2003 and 2006. I have shown them on previous other videos, but these that came out, and obviously I've got the black one as well, and I have the bigger, well, the mini one on one of my other videos. I think it's titled my Grail or something. I can't remember now. So these, and yeah, my mini one. So that's my favourite accessory. Number 4, Hypebeast & Co again. So, my favourite Supreme Vans collaboration. Now, I would say there was a few, and I did kind of want to go with the Public Enemy 2006 one, but I didn't, because I know I've already picked it. So I'm going to go with the Campbell Soup, which was in 2012. Picture up here. I love that. I'm a big fan of Andy Warhol, so I do love his artwork. So that was perfect for me. I loved it. I think they did a half cab as well. So I got sore teeth. Oh, really hurting at the minute. Anyway, enough about my teeth. So my favourite Supreme Nike collaboration was a couple. I did like the one in 2012, the Air Force Ones. They were great. But really my overall has got to be the 2003, the Nike Dunk High Pro, before the kind of the SBs were around really, or was it before? I'm not sure. Anyway, 2003, the one with the stars on the side. I think I've got a picture for you to have a look at. So those are my favourite. Number 5, Tom_Duds at Tom_Duds. Shout out to you. Thank you for this question. Your favourite sneaker model? It's going to be Nike. It's going to be Nike. So I'm going to either say, obviously in the early 2000s I've bought a lot of Dunks, as you've seen on previous videos. So it's either going to be Dunk, Air Force One, or in recent time, Jordan 1s. I'm going to probably say the Dunk, because I've got most in my collection. It's mainly Dunks. So the Nike Dunks, and I don't mean the SB Dunks, I mean the Nike Dunks. Okay, I hope that answered your question. Number 6, Jordan Wilson. So thank you again for your question. My favourite Supreme jersey. I've had a really good thing about this, and I have had a look at some stuff that's been released. I'm not a big fan. I'm really not a big fan of the jerseys. If I was out to push, it would maybe be the baseball type jersey. Is that a jersey? I don't know. Possibly one of those. I did like the corduroy one that came out this season, actually, I have to say. I did like that. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of them, so I don't really have one, unfortunately. But anyway, moving on. So number 7, Supreme Buster. Thank you very much for your question. Shout out to you. Most underrated Supreme accessories. The pins. Totally. The pins. You can always buy the pins. They hardly ever sell out, or it takes weeks for them to sell out. And they are so collectible. So collectible. Some of the prices on these pins that I've got, some of the older pins, whew, they are expensive. So they're very underrated and they're very collectible. So get on it, people. Or not. Because I don't want them to sell out. So anyway. Right, next question. Cop Shop UK, thank you very much for your question. When did you first get into Supreme and how? Brilliant question. 90s. In the 90s. I generally say 94 because I do remember it around that time, but as it's a long time ago, I'm going to say around the 90s. I did see an advert. We used to get, well, I think we still get American Thrasher magazine over here in some of the, in some of the newsagents. And I did see, it through that because I did skate a lot. So it was rubbish, by the way. Don't ask me to start doing crazy tricks because I can't. Yeah, so I was mad into skating, Vision Streetwear, all that kind of thing. New Deal. Does anybody remember New Deal? So I was really into that, and that's when I kind of got to know about Supreme. So I'd say through skating, and back then, obviously it was nowhere near as hyped. And also, I remember in 2003, I remember going to the New York store. I walked in. There was about 2 people in there. They were nice, friendly staff. There was no queuing. It was brilliant. Oh, I pray for the days for it to go back to that. So yeah, that is when really. Your question. So the next one, we've got a couple, about 6 more. So Hypebeast and Co. Thank you again for your question. Most overrated and underrated pieces in the past 3 years. That is a great question. Brilliant question. So, overrated is dead easy for me. Really easy. Any Stone Island. Any at all. I can't stand it. I associate Stone Island with football hooligans because that's how it kind of like came about. It's got a bit sort of more popular now. And obviously it's kind of coming out of that era, but that's what I associate it with. And any UK followers of my age group now will know exactly what I mean. So there. That is my overrated. Underrated. I'm going to say the spinach tea. The spinach tea. I love that t-shirt. And I never got it, and I'm gutted. So that was from 2015, and then I never got it, and I really, really want it. So I am looking for a bit of a steal on that somewhere. If anybody knows anybody, let me know. So yeah, I love that t-shirt. It's so good. Okay, so number 10, Supreme Buster. Thank you again for your question. Fave Off-White and Nike sneaker. Dead easy. The European exclusive. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. I was so lucky to get it. I got it on the Nike app, sneakers app. I was dead lucky to get that, and I absolutely love it. Closely followed by the Blazers, right there. But yeah, the European exclusive Jordan 1. I think it's way better than the Chicago way. But that's just me. Okay, number 11, Jordan Wilson again. Great question. Favourite Supreme deck? I'm going to say it's a close call between 2. Number 1, The Taxi Driver, because I love that film. That film is brilliant. If you haven't seen that film, go watch it. Fantastic. Robert De Niro, brilliant film. Or The Street Scene in 2010 when that came out. I really want that. Again, I didn't get it. Oh, so annoyed with myself. But I love The Street Scene. I love the business cards that they brought out. And I did have them, the business cards. And I sold them. So I'm trying to get those back. Yes. those two. I'm going to say those two. Probably street scene at a push. Number 12, Supreme Buster. Great question again. Oldest Supreme piece, it's got to be my pins. So I can't, take me a bit of time to really try and get the dates, but I've got the, hang on 1 minute, I'll show. The Jordan ones, I'm probably going to say those, or probably a couple of the box logos there. The obviously the Public Enemy is 2006, but it's definitely my pins. It's definitely my pins. Okie dokie. So last but not least, no, not last one, penultimate one. At EsmeAshton.15, my worst Supreme collab. That is the easiest question and easiest one to answer, should I say? The current one. It's absolutely dreadful. It's dreadful. And I bet you any money they're going to regret doing that, because it's not going to sell out. It's so not going to sell out. They're going to be left with tons of it. There was a poll on Instagram, 70% said they don't like it. They made a bit of a boo-boo on this one, Supreme. Okay, last question. Jordan Wilson, thank you again for your question. Favourite free gift? Now my memory is shocking. As we know, I've said it many times. So I'm going to be really lame here. I can't really remember. And I know the bouncy ball was good. I did actually sell my bouncy ball. Kind of regretting that actually. Yeah, the bouncy ball was good. Obviously they had the beach ball, the cookie thingies. I can't remember much further back. But I'm going to say I really like the toothbrush. The toothbrush was good. It was a shame I never got it and I had to buy it. So probably the toothbrush. But for artwork, and I just like the presentation, the poppy seeds. So I'm going to actually, no, I'm going to say the poppy seeds. This year, a very understated, underrated free gift, in my opinion, the poppy seeds. Thank you for those questions. Thank you every single one of you who asked me these questions, because I think they were great. Really, really good questions. All of them. We have part 2 to come, but we're already at 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to really edit this down. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you saw some things there that you hadn't seen before, or if you have seen them before, you just enjoyed it anyway. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Keep liking and sharing. Let's spread this community. And please also, please make sure you comment down below if you would like a weekly chat, live chat on Instagram, where we all get together, we all have a bit of a chit chat, and yeah, basically sort of start this community thing going, because I would love to do that. So let me know what you think, and let me know sort of the time scale if you do want to do that. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. All About Nat is out. Keep it real, and I will see you on the next one.